FoxBlockhead back with you again on the Salt Light Gaming Minecraft server for another episode of, hanging out, building, doing some stuff. Let's get to it. I just realised I'm missing something there. Pardon me. Alright, we'll head out here, and, hey, let me show you something, and then we'll head over, and get some stuff built. But before we do that... Oops. Sorry, Shibi. I'm going to pick up some white wool. Oh, that's right, I had some dark oak to drop off. Found some dark oak when I was cleaning up my chests on the inside. So let's get rid of that. We've got lots of dark oak. Doing well there. And pick up some white. So I want to go and build a bed. Over where I'm going to build a bed. We'll leave you here. And we need 1, 2, 3. 3 white wool. We'll get some food, and then we'll head over yonder. Should grab only 24 melons. What should we grab? The wheat, the potatoes. Let's grab the potatoes and the wheat. That'll keep us going for a little while anyway. And then I can tell you what's going down, what's going on. I have to go around the other way though. Alrighty, so another week, another episode, some more fun. We're going to get started working on our tree house over this way, except I forget where it... Did I pop up there? No. I forget how to get there. I did set it all up. So it is... Oh, it's across there, isn't it? And up there. That's right, I've got a bit of a way to get up, that's fine. Okay, first things first. Let's have a bit of a chat about what the boys were talking about and their podcast. Yeah, where it is. There it is. Now I can't remember. I didn't bring this in, did I? I was going to bring it in a bit. What the guys talked about on their podcast. While I get this all set up, which was seeds. Seeds and sowing the seed. That doesn't make too much sense. But basically, what the boys did is they read a passage from the Bible, and put that down there, so we've got something to go from there. They read a passage from the Bible, and which talked about our lives being like something that you grow. And one of the analogies that they talked about briefly was that if you, how do I describe it? If your wheat gets trampled right before it comes to harvest, then you can always replant it. Now, I actually think that's actually not too bad of an analogy. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. You know what? I should have had a look and seen what the best... Is that the middle? That's not the middle. What the best circle template was. That's right. That's right. We can work it out. And if it's a little bit off, I'll fix it up later. So yeah. So what the Bible talks about is if you're not yet, if you don't call yourself a Christian, then the Word of God, so hearing about God, learning about God, is like wheat or something that you plant in the ground. And as that gets planted and gets cultivated and gets worked through your life, you start to I guess understand a little bit more about God and starts to make a bigger impact in your life. And I was actually thinking that that's actually not too bad of an analogy, because in one way, even though it's really not us Christians who have anything really to do with whether people become Christians or not, 4 I think is there. we are kind of like the farmers, and God is kind of like God is everything else. So we're like the farmers, and God is the everything else. And I thought, how true that it's really nothing of us that ends up helping us to make any decision about becoming a Christian or being a Christian or anything to do with that side of things. But it's actually God who decides and works out. Now that gets us all into a whole discussion about predestination, and that is a messy subject. So I won't go into that. But I just thought it was a really good discussion. If you'd like to check that discussion out, you can go to did I do that right? I did not do that right. You can go and find Salt Light Gaming on Twitter. You can go and find them on your podcatcher, whatever that might be, and have a listen to their discussion and what they talked about and where they got to with all of that. Interesting stuff. So thanks guys for some more of that, some more interesting discussions about faith and life and belief and gaming and video games. Is good stuff. And I'm really enjoying playing on the server here. I don't get to see the guys too much on here, but they get to see what I get up to, and I get to see what they get up to, and we've got chats going and stuff like that. So yeah, good stuff. Anyway, oh, that's not where I want that. Anyway, we are here because we are building a lighthouse, and this is the foundation of the lighthouse. So this could get a little boring, a tad boring, and me just running around and repeatedly placing block after block after block. But honestly, what's Minecraft if not repeatedly placing block after block after block? So I thought I'd spice up with a little bit of discussion, a little bit of a chat about things. And the chat that I thought we might have today, as I count 8 blocks so I can make me a furnace, is about dreams. So my question to you, the listener, the listeners, the watchers, the viewers, is have you guys ever had a dream that has been so vivid that you've woken up and just gone, whoa, that is a crazy vivid dream that is just going to stick with me? Because the reason my question is because I had one of those last night. I actually had two of those crazy dreams, and I thought I'd tell you about my 2 crazy dreams. So the first one is this. I enjoy watching a group, an internet gaming group called Mindcrack, and they're a group of gamers. They play games together. They have servers. They review games. They go to conventions. They have lots of really good ideas about. I just remembered I've got to do this. Really good ideas about changing the way that games are played and changing the way that people interact with games and play games. It's, yeah, really cool stuff. 3 out to 24. There we go. And one of the things that they've done recently, and you can go and check it out. I'm pretty sure it's all PG, this particular series, so I don't mind recommending it on my channel here. Is Surviving Minecraft Island. So it's the take on the Survivor theme, and they've done it in Minecraft. So, do this. They've done it on playing it in Minecraft, and they got a bunch of people and put together a decent reward to actually give them something to target, to play with, and my dream was actually another take on that. It's still with me. I mean, I'm recording this at night, and it's been with me all day. It's just been going through my head so much. What it was it was Minecraft, but Minecraft had been geofenced. Now, if you're not sure what geofencing is, it's where you are able to set a location on the Earth as um, as a location that you can't go around, so a fence, right? But Minecraft had been geofenced, and what they'd done is you couldn't go past a certain barrier depending on where you were in the world. So your game map size was the size based on where you were in the world. And if you were somewhere, so I'm in Brisbane, right? So I had a certain size map that I could go to and no further. But in my dream, I was thinking, you know what? If I go to Europe, I can actually be a part of a Minecraft geo-fenced area with people from Europe. And of course, some of the guys that are part of the Minecraft group hail from different places in Europe, and that was part of what I was thinking. I'd like to take part in a competition, a contest that they had that was to do with this geofencing, which is just nuts. I know, it's just crazy to think about that Minecraft could be geofenced, and going to Europe would give you access to different people in different areas, but that's just the way that my mind was at the moment. And it was actually funny, as part of my dream I was wearing my Minecraft 5th anniversary t-shirts. Actually, they've been around 5 years as a group, as an organisation, and someone recognised it and they actually thought that I was part of Minecraft, which, yeah, it would be phenomenal if I could actually ever be a part of Minecraft. But it was just one of those things that they said, oh, the Minecraft, you're part of the Minecraft, and got really excited that I could be actually part of Minecraft. I'm not. It's not something that I am, so obviously, but it was just surreal that the shirt was so recognised in that way. So hey, if you're a gamer and you enjoy gaming content, I can't recommend all of the guys specifically for G-rated content, but there are a lot of guys that do produce G-rated only content from that group, so you can go check some of them out for sure, definitely. But yeah, just the wacky way that they have not really set up their contests, but just the different way that they produce their content, I think led my brain to go, hey, this is something that sounds very Minecraft, just something that's very out there. So yeah, that was dream number one. Anyway, dream number two was again, it was a play on the Minecraft, surviving Minecraft Island theme, except it was an amazing race port, I guess you could call it. I don't know how else to describe it, but a port. Yeah, amazing race. So, was it Amazing Race? I can't remember. What are we doing? We're going in one. I was sure it was the Amazing Race. What was it? Can't remember. No. I remember what it was. So my second dream was actually, it was Minecraft, but Minecraft IRL. Okay, it was probably more better described as Minecraft, or Minecraft, sorry, Minecraft augmented reality. So not the virtual reality stuff that you can get to, so, but augmented reality. So you're wearing these glasses, but you're actually in the game of Minecraft. So you were in your real world. So I guess along the same theme as the geofencing thing as well. So you were in the real world, and it's getting dark, a bit of sleep. In the real world, sorry, brain, come on. But you wore these glasses and you spawned in a Minecraft world. And I just remember thinking, I don't have a team, I'm on here by myself, which is kind of what I feel like when I'm playing on here, actually, a little bit. Playing by myself. A little bit, anyway. I do see the guys from time to time. But I was playing by myself, and I remember spawning, and it was a competition. The area, the place that I spawned, I was in the middle of a competition. I need more bricks, but we're going to have to take some damage here. There we go. And yeah, I was in the middle of this competition where you had to solve clues, you had to go to certain points. Again, like that geocaching kind of an idea where you've got to go to a certain location. Hello? Hello? But I can do one more. There you go. Have one more piece of coal. But when you got there, you had to actually solve clues. I have to go get some more stone after this too. That's fine. It's all good. Sorry, where was I up to? You had to go to a certain place and you had to solve clues. But in this virtual reality world, you had to make sure that you didn't lose life. Does that make sense? So you actually had Minecraft life, and you had to eat to. No, actually, it was UHC, so ultra hardcore mode, which meant that if you took any damage. Should I do this? If you took any damage, you didn't actually replenish it automatically, which is, again, it's a mode that the Minecrackers kind of pioneered. Something that they did for the first time before anyone else did it in Minecraft. And what was I saying? Hardcore mode. Oh, we'll get back over here. And that's right, I spawned into this world, and I remember just this feeling of Braveheart, that I was running up this, oh dear, the side of this mountain, and I was just by myself, and I had all these creepers and zombies coming at me, and I just remember just yelling at the top of my lungs. My wife didn't react, so I mustn't have been yelling in real life, but yelling at the top of my lungs, like I was in Braveheart, and I was running away from all these creepers and zombies, and creepers were blowing up. There was a PvP thing as well, so you could stop your competitors by reducing their life to 0, so getting them out of the game. It's crazy, right? Let's see how far we want to go up. It's crazy, right? But this was my dream. This is why I'm sharing it. I'm asking if you guys have had dreams that are similar. And so Braveheart running, PvP, I was down to 1 heart or maybe half a heart, and I remember hiding in this one spot because some other groups were coming, and I thought, if they know I'm here, they can take me out, they can win the prize for themselves. And I remember seeing someone that I recognised, actually, from a previous from something that I'd done previously. Recognised this person, and they let me go, which was pretty amazing. They didn't tell anyone where I was, or take the rest of my life out. They actually even gave me a hint, and the hint was there were 3, and I don't know what this means. If anyone's good at interpreting dreams, please leave something in the comments. But there were 3 blue scarves. There were 3 blue items. I think 3 pieces of lapis, because it was a Minecraft world, and then 3 of something else. And the clue was blue cubed, or perhaps a blue cube. Maybe that was the next location. But that was when I woke up, and I was just, I woke up full of energy this morning, totally full of energy, just because of this dream, and I was just, buzzing as soon as I woke up. It was just, full of energy, Anyway, so if you guys have had dreams, why not share them with me in my comments? They don't have to be as crazy as mine, or as they could be more meaningful, perhaps. But yeah, definitely pass them on. Let me know. Be interested to hear if anyone's had any other crazy Minecraft dreams, Minecraft related dreams, based on my dreams or otherwise. Being real life in Minecraft, having to escape creepers and the like. But there are people out there that actually believes that dreams hold great meaning. So yeah, if so, I have no clue what my dream has to do with. But perhaps you do. Perhaps it was just something different, interesting, fun. Doesn't mean anything. Don't know. But anyway, I think that's all I've got for us for today. I'm going to build this up a couple more levels and then come in a bit steeper. This, if you remember, is going to be my lighthouse on top of a hill. That's half of my life. But yes, let's actually do one more thing. Let's bust out a hole right about... There's a good spot. And let's run over to this other hill and let's actually see how this looks so far. Hopefully it looks good. Oh, that does look interesting. Intriguing. I've got a bit of a curve. I think I'll put some stairs around the different levels. Build it up and yeah, we're going to have a big lighthouse on our server. Big stone brick lighthouse. Alright, well let's turn around. Let's get that in the background. As we say, thanks very much for watching. You guys stay salty. This episode is probably going to be coming out on Wednesday, so have a good May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Stay salty. And I'll see you later, alligators.